Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began.
It's from this setup that we got this amazing looking pilau, and welcome to the process. I'll show you step by step and be sure to learn a thing or two. One thing about the onions that we need for cooking our pilau, I found that the long slices make very good pilau in that they are able to brown well. And they are also very easy to prepare because you require lots of onions. And then they are able to disintegrate quickly when making. Secondly, we are making mbuzi pilau, remember? And we need our pre-boiled or already cooked mbuzi or beef meat, and to make it tasty and that it will not be blunt when we finish cooking our pilau, you add in a teaspoon of pilau masala. And I had boiled it in garlic and ginger so that it can just be flavorful and tasty at this point. So the aim is to make it dry and a bit crunchy, dry, browned, and I added a bit of oil so that it can stop sticking together and just dry up on this non-stick pan, which I believe was doing a great job, and I left it going on. And the next step now, of course, I was doing this in between each other because you can do this as you go on so that you can fasten the process. This process that we are starting now of cooking and frying down our onions, we actually want them caramelized, and that is the nice golden brown. Takes quite a bit of time, and if you have a stove that produces high heat, you can use it at this time because otherwise it will be too slow. I've also noticed that when you cover your pot, you're able to cook it faster, and it does not it does not stay on the fire forever. It doesn't seem like forever. In the meantime, I am going to wash my rice. I am using the basmati rice from Sunrise. This is my to-go-to rice when I'm making pilau. I may have pishori or, all that other rice, but when I'm making pilau, this is my to-go-to rice. It's a no-fail, and it is proven that this rice really works well. So I measured out 3 cups, that is 250 grams of that rice, and this is how it looks. Wash it well, make sure that there is no color coming out of the rice, and leave it to drain on this spotted colander, iyo kichungi. It does a good job. Meanwhile, our onions are cooking well, and it is at this point when they begin browning that I added my tablespoon of garlic. This was already prepared earlier, and it has made my work easy just now to add it at this point. If you add it earlier, it will burn. If you add it later, it won't cook. So just look at this onion. It is not white in color and it is not brown. It is somewhere in the middle, just somewhere. And actually, when you're cooking these onions, it is advisable to pay attention. This is not the time to be distracted. Just pay attention because you don't want your onions just burning and getting spoiled. So we are almost getting there. The onions are caramelized well, and it is at this point that I'm going to add, I was just trying to show you there, I'm going to add my well browned beef, not beef, but goat meat. So that is it. You can see now they are coming in. The onions will bring out the brown color. The meat as well will also bring out the brown color. And when I add in the rest of the ingredients, that would be the rice, it will just be a very colorful pilau. Do this for about 2 minutes. 2 minutes is good to incorporate all the flavors. If you find that it is sticking to the pan or the pot you're using, just add like 2 tablespoons of water. They will assist you not to burn your onion because even at this stage it is still cooking. If you're watching me for the first time, I just want to appreciate you and let you know my name is Rachel Faraja, and I love sharing simple cooking recipes which we can follow from our homes and teach each other so that we can become better home cooks and better home chefs. So I hope you're enjoying yourself. Welcome to this channel. Subscribe if you haven't, and check out our lovely videos that we've done earlier on and catch up with what has been done before. So let's go on. We've been able to now cook this down for 2 minutes, and now it's the time to add pilau masala. I added, let me say it's a full spoon, because after doing all the maths, that was a full spoon of pilau masala. And I just want to give a big thumbs up to Tropical Heat for making very good pilau masala. I noticed first of all that they filled up that tub almost 3/4 way up, and it was such an improvement. So thank you so much for that. Then now I am adding our already washed rice, which has drained excess water. And this is important because if it has excess water and you do not manage to drain it, it affects the number of cups you're going to measure out. So for these 3 cups of rice, I measured out 5 cups of water. Of the same cup, 5 cups of water. In normal rice, we will do 6, but in this making of pilau, I did 5. They give me the best result because, as I've told you, I've used sunrise over time and I've seen that this is the best that it can give me. So make sure that you don't go the full. You can do the last cup to be like 3/4. That would be good if you're not sure of the quality of the rice. Here I was tasting the salt, and one thing about the salt of making pilau, it should be a bit on the higher side when you're tasting it at this point, so that when the water dries out, the salt is also left in the rice and in the meat. You don't want a plain tasting pilau. It's so boring, after all the work that you've done. So the secret ingredient is adding a teaspoon of sugar. Yes, you heard me right. A teaspoon of sugar. It neutralizes the spices, the acidity and all that, and makes it just like, something, you're eating something nice and you can't tell, is it pilau or is it what? So this is what I do, and it really helps me out. So I boiled this out without covering for 2 minutes. Then after that, I covered it up. It dried up, and then now it was time for me to stir it up using my cooking spoon and ensuring that no part is sticking, and also just wanting to quicken the cooking so that we can be able. Actually, this point of stirring is a must when you're making pilau, so that you have evenly cooked out pilau. And voila, we have our last result. This is it. It was aromatic. It was Nice. Look at the color. And I served it with kachumbari. I have 2 types of kachumbari, one with the onions for the big guys here, and one without the onion for a little person that lives in this home and does not enjoy the onions yet. We are trying to incorporate her into doing that. So this is it. I'm so happy you've stuck to this point. And if you want to know how we made that kachumbari, let me know. And also, we were serving this with the kachumbari on the side. That's the tomato onion salad, and also a banana. Yeah, we made a banana part of the accompaniment because it just sweetens how this food tastes at the end of the day. And it is amazing. Let me know if you have any question. Type them in the comment section, or any challenge that you face when making pilau, or question. Sometimes